shadow work can lead to improved relationships.
Yeah, it's amazing how our unacknowledged shadow can impact how we interact with others and cause all sorts of misunderstandings and conflicts.
It's like we're carrying around this baggage that we're not even aware of.
Exactly. And then we end up projecting those unacknowledged traits onto other people.
So for instance, if I have a hard time being vulnerable, I might judge someone else for being too emotional, even though it's really my own discomfort that I'm projecting onto them.
Exactly. And shadow work helps us to recognize those projections and take responsibility for our own stuff, which ultimately leads to more genuine and compassionate connections with others.
That's so powerful because it's not about trying to change other people. It's about changing ourselves and how we approach those relationships.
Right. It's
Shadow work can help us address those deep-seated wounds that we're carrying from past experiences.
Yeah. Our shadows often hold the key to resolving past traumas, unmet needs, and those limiting beliefs that we might have developed in childhood or through societal conditioning.
It's like our shadow is holding on to all that pain, and by acknowledging it, we can actually start to heal.
Precisely. And Spring gives the example of a harsh inner critic that stems from being criticized a lot as a child. Through shadow work, we can explore where that inner critic comes from and challenge those negative beliefs, which can ultimately lead to more self-compassion and healing.
That's really interesting because it's not about just ignoring those negative thoughts. It's about understanding them and where they're coming from.
Right, and then we can start to reframe them and develop a more compassionate relationship with ourselves.
And is authentic living, which I think really resonates with a lot of people.
Absolutely. It's about shedding those masks we wear and embracing our true selves, imperfections, and all.
So it's not about striving for some perfect ideal, but about accepting ourselves as we are.
Precisely. And by acknowledging and accepting our shadow, we create a more holistic and authentic self-image. And that paves the way for genuine self-expression.
It's like we're finally free to be ourselves without all the pretense and hiding.
Right, and that's a really beautiful and liberating thing.